let's get started with the first like hour or half hour of the first Descendant. Let's hop in and play this brand new looter shooter game. So at the very beginning, you're just going to be set up to pick whatever Descendant you want. If you select it, you can get a little bit more info, but this is a free-to-play game. With you can see the different skills. So in the very beginning, it's kind of like choosing your class, but you can choose another one later. So you can mouse over to see your skills, and I'm going to show you guys all of the different ones in the very beginning, but there's way more Descendants. So that's kind of like the character class. Now, as far as that one goes, it's like based off of frost. We have one that's based off of fire, and the element types will definitely matter. And I'm just mousing over so you guys can kind of see the character. So this one, he can throw a grenade. And then we have this guy, which I believe throws up a shield of some sort.
Leave it to me. Defense is my forte.
So you can see he's got like a barrier that he can put down. So if you kind of want like the Trinity role in the very beginning, I'd say this one's like the only one that's like tank, but pretty much all the classes do damage. We're going to go ahead and play Avisa in the very beginning. And we're just going to go ahead and select this one. And you can get the other ones later. I don't know how the monetization is, by the way. I just want to go ahead and hop right in, give you guys like my first impressions of the game. But I've played the game for quite some time. Like I played in the alpha, several betas. I was really looking forward to this game. And this game, man, I thought it was going to come out a long time ago. But the game looks really good. The gameplay is pretty solid. If you're a fan of basically kind of like Mass Effect or sci-fi games, this is definitely going to be a game you want to check out, especially since it is free. I'm not going to really watch the cutscenes, to be honest, but there are cutscenes, and I can kind of explain the game as we go along here. So we have an ability to melee, but there's a slam ability, but that one has a cooldown. We'll unlock a lot of the skills very, very fast. I'll take the lead. But you can see we can ADS. If you're a fan of games like, again, Mass Effect, or
what's going on?
If you ever played Warframe, similar styles as well.
I'm okay, by the way.
Roger that. Resume operation.
So we're going to go ahead and continue. And just to change some of the visual settings here, I like to turn off motion blur. I guess they kind of reset some of the stuff. Let's see, under graphics over here so you can see. We're running this, by the way, on a 3090, so I'm going to enable plus boost, post-processing. I never really like that. And then we have motion blur. That's the main thing that I really don't like in video games, so I'm going to turn that off for myself.
Bunny, be careful. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, this is that campaign. There is some sort of story to it. I'm gonna probably have to adjust the
don't worry about me.
Mouse sensitivity. It's incredibly high for default. Sorry, I gotta do this real quick. So let's go change the sensitivity to like maybe 10 or 11. Okay, that might be much better. So that sensitivity is crazy. But yes, this game finally is out. I mean, this is the game, again, they had so many tests for this game for so long. But we have different weapons too. So this is our main, and then we have 2 alts here, so.
No need to brag.
I don't know what that.
Come on.
Maybe we can't swap like in the beginning. It's like kind of the tutorial here, but I believe this is the same one that they had before.
What is all this?
As a free-to-play game, looks pretty dang good for sure. But like I said, I'm going to skip the cutscenes, just get right to the action here. But it does have like these raid bosses. It is quite challenging to do some of the raids, especially if it's your first time. You'll have to like kind of like learn. But eventually we'll get a grappling hook. Okay, there we go. We have it. And that's what makes this game a lot more fun, is this. But with the little red dot indication is the range of it. One thing in terms of criticism, I wish that the grappling hook was a lot longer. There's just so many times where like you'll want to use it and it just won't let you do it. But the game's still pretty solid, like as far as I can tell. However, I can't really speak too much about the monetization as I haven't seen their business model. But I know that you can like get certain things, but in order to craft them, you would not only need the material, but like it's like, oh, do you want your item now or do you want to wait? And obviously no one really wants to wait. Like they want the item now, you just crafted it. But it'll be like, okay, you can spend some sort of other currency and you can unlock it now. So that I believe was the original system. I don't know if that has changed. I don't know how free-to-play friendly is it. So,
where are you?
because it's the launch also. Sometimes with betas it's different. But they were very generous to let you get most of the characters really easy in the like the play tests, which, you know, is probably normal. But you have HP, and then I believe you have shield as well. But I guess we won't not let us swap. But we have one ability at the moment. A very smooth gameplay. Push control to evade. Okay. So this is our little dodge roll. And then here's our first ability. But yeah, very smooth gameplay, man. But yeah, the game is live. This is not beta or anything, to answer your questions in chat. And the name of the game is the first Descendant. It's available on everything, except for like GameCube and Dreamcast. Like you can play anything. Okay, so do a sub attack. Okay, so you get like a weaker one. So like if I jump into a slam, oh, I didn't reach right there. You can see how much damage it does. As far as I'm aware of, like I don't know if you can make a melee build. The game does have pretty cool gear, like I'll show you guys once we get to it. So we can slow down enemies, and then we can shoot. It's kind of showing us our abilities, and one of the abilities we're going to cast, oh, they're just unlocking like everything for us. Cool. So we have this ability that's our V, and then for C, I'm going to cast it on. Okay, so this is like allowing us to chill enemies, and then this is our other ability. And I believe that one might be the ultimate on the C. And then you can pick up the loot over here. Some of them are just like kind of like globes in Diablo, to just kind of speed up the progression in the game. But yeah, so far it is very smooth. The audio is good. The graphics are good. The only thing I am slightly worried about, to be honest, is I tried to grapple in midair. The only thing I'm worried about is potentially monetization for the game. And we'll see. I'll show you guys the cash shop. I'm sure that you can't just view it now. I'm sure what happens is you're gonna have to do some sort of tutorial here.
Noted. I'm at the rendezvous point. Bunny, where are you? Bunny, respond.
We're already at the boss. Okay, so some Colossus parts can be destroyed. So there's like weak points on bosses. You can see you can grapple up, and they're showing you how to destroy them, which is really cool. Very, very epic looking game for the bosses. The bosses look awesome in this game. And then I guess you can press tab and you can see the part, and you shoot the part. When a part turns yellow, you can grapple onto it. And then you can hold on to it just like Shadow of Colossus. Manage to hold on to a part, you can break it.
You want a piece of me?
So here's what it looks like. Get closer. There we go.
Here I go.
Let's go! Not over yet!
I wonder why they're not letting me swap weapons. Oh, okay, here's a sniper.
Finish it!
I'm showing you guys all the weapons, okay? And different weapons, you'll see that they're different color coded, and I believe there's certain areas where you want to actually swap weapons for different types.
Alpha, the Ironheart was stolen. The operation failed.
And if you guys are having problems logging in, I also had some problems logging in. Just gotta turn it off and turn it back on for at least my experience. Alright, like I said, let's skip the cutscenes. I want to show you guys everything in the game. So it's going to be like a hub world, and you basically take your quests. You can go buy newer weapons over there, but most of the time you're probably just going to get it from loot. But I'm really curious to see the monetization. It's the only area in this game where I'm like, I'm not going to be certain if they're going to be making it too pay to win.
Enzo, did you hear that voice?
Yeah, I heard it too, Bunny.
Okay,
I need to explain the situation to Alpha. You should go and get treated.
So I have to go over here to talk.
Can't Alpha hear the guide's voice?
So that's where you would go to unlock characters, but we have like a quest marker over here.
Active descendants. Now, are there any other descendants who have had contact with the guide?
Aside from Jeremy, all descendants have reported connecting with the guide. And the descendant...
To those descendants who have connected.
But like I said, we're skipping all the cutscenes and
What is it
videos,
exactly?
just so we can
Alpha,
show
looks
off
like the
as
guy
much as I
is
can in
speaking
like
to
the
another
first impressions, because
descendant
I want to know if I want to play this
I'll
game
order
as
the
well,
details of the
genuinely.
conversation to the command console.
Oh, is it this guy was he on Xbox or something?
Based on this,
I'm hoping this game has cross-play and cross progression already out, because I know before I believe it did.
any descendant who's been contacted by
So
the
yeah,
guy,
mailbox.
please
Let's see what we
report to
get.
HQ
Oh,
immediately.
so I participated in the beta, so let's see what we get. Oh, so you just get a title. It's like whatever. Like I said, I played a decent amount of this game, and the only thing that I am worried about is monetization. So if you're like on the fence of trying the game, it is free. I definitely think it's worth trying out. But the only thing I'm worried about is if they make the characters really hard to unlock. If you have to pay like $10, that doesn't really bother me.
To be speaking to the guy.
Bunny,
But-
you'll need to equip a new suit before you leave. I've already notified.
I know for
the
some people
ordnance
that might
department.
bother them. But if I only have to buy the character one time, like my favorite one, I really don't mind that much as a free
It will
game.
be deducted from your pay.
But you're more than likely going to need to try to get these weapon upgrades, and let's go check this out, because I think it's somewhere right. Oh, I think it's right here is where you can buy like the characters. Let's see what the currency is. Research. Okay, so not only do you need the requirements, but then like you might have to wait. Okay, this is where I think it gets interesting. So you can get a new descendant or weapon through research. Okay, so okay, yeah, I got that. Can we just go to descent? So I want the new character. So here's what it requires. It requires you to get the parts. So there is characters, and then there's ultimate characters. So the ultimate characters, is there a way to like view the? Let me see if this still exists. So if I go to Descendants, is it T? There's like, I think there is a hotkey. Oh, here we go. So if I just open up map, it'll tell me. Okay. So if I go to, oh, Descendants isn't here. Does it even have that as a hotkey? This is very important. So I'm gonna go to the controls. Let me see if there's like Descendants. I think that there is a screen for that. Descendant H. Okay. So here we go. This is what matters. And I want to see if there's any new Descendants. So yeah, you can see the skills and stuff. Alright, so here we go. So this is Visa, and then there's like Ultimates versions of the characters that they let you start off with. And I want to see if there's any other ones. Ooh, there's Ultimate Bunny. Okay, so you'll get like the base of the characters. Oh, dang, that's a really cool looking skin. Okay, so we already have the character. Now, do they do different things? Let me see. Does it show the abilities? Here's Blizzard again. But this is like the ultimate version of it. My guess is it just do more damage? I haven't really like fully seen all of the other ones, but it looks like it's got a different skin as well. But here's all the characters. I'm not going to make this video dedicated to characters, as I'm pretty sure I still have that video up already. But I want to say this character might be new, Yugioh. But yeah, there's a lot of characters to unlock. So let's see how we can actually get them. So it looks like it's pretty much the same, but they would give you a bunch of the stuff for free. And the character that I want is Bunny, but let's say I want the ultimate Bunny. What does the ultimate Bunny cost? So it costs 9,000. So it doesn't look like we can just straight up buy the character, right? However, I'm pretty sure you can just buy these things. Let's see if we can go buy those. So you have Descendant material. So this also costs... Okay, so you see how it says 8 hours for research time. This is what I was talking about. So like, even if I had all the materials, I'd still have to wait 8 hours before I can play, which is usually like, you know, the next day, which is kind of unfortunate. But it looks like you can just straight up, well, you'll have to buy certain things, and then they make it a little bit complex, but you're going to have to buy the stuff. And at the moment, can we just buy this? Where's the shop? If I click on this, okay. So let's check out the prices. So $10 gets you 500 coins. I'm just going to use that. I know you get 20 bonus, but that's what I'm going to use in my head for like easy math. Okay, so $10 gets you 500. So how is the battle pass too? Let's see the battle pass. Well, can I view the battle pass? I just want to view the battle pass. Am I unable to just view? Is it this? Okay. So what do you get on the battle pass? Looks like there's some skins. You get a different haircut. Is that it for the battle pass? It says unit package. Okay, maybe that's something else. But I just want to like view the battle pass. There's the challenge. Oh, right here, battle pass. So what's on the very final page? Because I feel like that is usually what is like the chase item. So it's an ultimate weapon, and that's not a free. So can we view what it does? Show details. Oh, it just says weapon skin. It says ultimate on the top left over here. So I don't know if that that means it's a different rarity, and it has more stuff. So it does give you premium currency, it looks like, but this is a free. It just says skin. These all just say skins, but I don't know if that also unlocks anything else. But I'm trying to see if there's something to mention. You also get some extra currency. It looks like there's some little like trinkets in the game. But as far as I can tell, it just says skins right now. I think that's the, again, most important thing. Can you rotate these? Oh, you can show detail and then you can rotate. Cool. Pretty well designed, but again, as far as I can tell, it's just saying skin. If that's different. So one Descendant is, okay, so it's about $12 for one Descendant. Ah, okay, so you can just straight up buy the Descendant. Because this is what I think is the most important thing. So about 12. Okay. They make it cost 600, so you can't just buy it. So it'd be, yeah, you'd have to buy this one and this one. But you do get, I'm pretty sure, at least as far as I remember, you do get Bunny for free. Let's see what else we can buy. So we have the skins for the Descendant. Do we have to like buy individual ones? So let's say if I want to purchase bundle. Okay. So if you want to change the hairstyle, it's $275. So that's like $5 to change your hair, right? Because you get about half the amount. Okay, and again, as far as I can tell, that is not going to give you any pay to win. Now, there's also these are weapon skins. I don't really care to look at those, but I mean, there's probably cool skins that you can select. But as far as it goes in terms of the shop, you can also get not only the Descendants, but there's also, I believe there's weapons too, right? Oh, you could straight up just buy the characters? Oh, these are normal. What about the upgraded ones? Okay, so it looks like the base characters are pretty cheap. Unless this is a different currency. Okay, the thing that's really annoying is they always have, of course, like 10 different currencies in the game. There's not just like one or two. Okay, so what is the... That's that one, right? Caliber. I'm sorry, we're going to sit here for a while, but... Oh, we can check my missions as well. Okay. But let's go. Can we just select that one? Okay.
If it's new research,
I gotta double check on that one. So, there's also weapons. Now, how much is the weapon? Oh, it's, I guess maybe the same. Oh, so these ones are locked from your mastery rank. Okay. Okay, so this one costs this type of gold, and there is like several different forms of currency. I'm just gonna, I'll write maybe in the description what the actual price is for the characters and stuff. But it looks like I'm gonna trust Ryzen over there. He says it's $12. I'll believe him. So, if that's just the price for the character, I don't see that bad. But remember that you then have to wait 8 hours after you buy it, right? Or you can pay maybe even more money to unlock it early, which I think it's a really, like, not good thing to do. But let's see if this gun does anything. Oh, it does not even let you tell what it does. Dang. Okay, so like you said, it's gonna, some of these require multiple of other things, right? So you see that, and these, okay. Is it 2 minutes? 2 minutes not that bad. But if this is 2 hours to craft all the other materials to then get this, and then this takes another 4 hours, you see where this gets really dumb. Like, I don't understand this. This does not help the gamer at all by just saying, oh, you want to unlock it early, you got to pay money. I think that, like, if I have to pay 10 bucks, whatever, like, it's cool. But I don't want to, like, pay it, then I have to wait. Oh, look at this one. This he takes 16 hours to craft. Okay, but let's just get back into the gameplay. But I had to check that out. But like I said, you could want to craft guns, and that can actually change things as well. And you could purchase stuff for gold. Oh, we don't have any gold right now. Never mind. But you can purchase all that stuff. Is, as far as I'm aware of, usually that stuff is always garbage. So like it's not that great if you want to progress for that. But let's go ahead and check if there's any certain things to claim. Okay, I don't know what this gives us, but they may give you some currency in the very beginning, just like other games, and then that way you can. Maybe unlock some stuff, but let's go to the missions. It's one of these over here, I believe. The missions. Is this one? Okay, so we're gonna go start. Oh, we have to select a certain one or something. Where's the? Is it M? It's a world map. Okay, so G for world map. Okay, so we gotta go here, Kingston. And then there's also like bosses that you can do. And so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna press this so we can just fast travel. We're gonna go to the next one. Next zone over here. And then we're gonna get into like the actual main part of the gameplay. So basically you have a lot of like little mini missions to do. It'll be like, go here, defend this, escort the robot, when you go to these worlds. Like I said, we're going to skip out on the cutscenes, but...
Do you have a question?
And then we're going to select the
Thank
quest.
you for
And a
all
lot of
your
the
hard work
quests,
during the operation,
you can
Yugioh.
repeat them. So if you need to help like a friend, go back. And a lot of these are like, start the mission. And you'll see what the rewards are. Let's go. I like how it tells you if they're playing on Steam or console. It's pretty cool, but I guess we're just partied up with this guy. Cool. But let me show you guys all the different weapons. And I'm pretty sure you can destroy the gas tanks and stuff.
Doesn't feel like a simple raid. They seem to be after this place.
So we have to defeat all the targets in the area. Just use this gun as well. And you do have ammo, by the way. And so, ideally, if I remember correct, you don't want too many of the same type because you will run out of ammo if you do that.
Eliminate the Descendant.
Remantle? There we go. So you can mantle, and you do have a double jump. But you'll unlock Bunny very fast. And Bunny, I think she's one of the top tier characters as well.
Descendant. All networks within Kingston are currently down. The emergency communicator has also been taken
Okay,
out.
so we got some new weapons. And this game is incredibly generous with weapons. Like, they're so cool with it. They just constantly give you new stuff. So you'll see, now we got another weapon. And you can see what type of, rounds it does. You have general, impact, and then high power. So we can swap to, let's try this tactical rifle. I'm just going to drag that over. And then now we'll have that. But I also really like this gun over the shotgun. For now. And now we got a new weapon. Have a burst. It's kind of loud, so let me adjust the audio just a little bit here. Where's the master volume? And you guys can let me know if it's not loud enough. But I felt like it was a little loud. But the name of the game is First Descendant, to answer your question in the chat. And we can maybe mess around with the sniper a little bit. You can pop that gas. But yeah, this game... super smooth launch though for the most part. Like I did have a couple issues. Like I had to reset the game 2 different times to log in. Oh, the burst you can't hold down, by the way, so I'll probably enjoy just you spamming with this. And while you level up, you just get free extra stats. And then we can... We haven't shown off the slam attack. But let's see if we can slam on it. Okay, you can see it did. I think it's 116. So again, I don't know if you can make a melee build. Would be cool to see. But I'm excited about this game's launch so far. Like day 1 for games, I almost always expect it to have like crashes and server issues, especially on free-to-play games that are like across everything. You know, there's just so many people logging in sometimes, right? All right, so what do we got to do over here? Oh, gotta move to the operations zone.
All gates have been blocked.
But see what I mean by the
all our soldiers.
the grapple?
Those bastards.
It doesn't have that great of a range. I really feel like if they increased the range on it, it'd be so much better. And there are rarities to stuff as well. Okay. So, oh, we got our first module. This is where the game actually gets cool. Like, this is where the action RPG elements kind of come in to actually change your character. So, so let's go ahead and change our reactors and components. So you can see over here, our base one gives us skill power. So those are our abilities, right? Honestly, like they are useful, but against a lot of the smaller stuff, you can just kind of shoot. So you can see over here, this one just gives us skill power, and then we have sub attack power. So I mean, green arrow, go up, just go ahead and equip it. It's pretty easy earlier on, but later you may want to do more things. But you can see skill power when equipped. It tells you exactly what the skill power is. But there's also other components, and then there's also another screen. I forgot what it was called, but there's another screen where you get to like choose, where is it? Descendant modules. Here we go. This is where the game gets really cool. So you have these modules that can give you, basically think of this kind of like your inventory. So you have your, like your weapon inventory, and then your like character, like mods. That's the best way to call it. You could just do equip recommended. And I believe certain ones may have different ones depending on the adjacent, like, there's like a little like symbol that does matter. So don't just throw things in. There is like a method to this. But you'll see that it also costs, I believe, capacity over here. So you can actually upgrade this to go up higher. So you can have more of these. And these can be upgraded too. So instead of saying 13, you can actually upgrade these. A lot of these are just numerical stat changes, but there are going to be like these crazier ones where it really affects stuff. I remember there's a pretty good one for melee, but again, making a melee build is kind of hard in this game, at least from what I remember. But yeah, you get a lot more. Let's see what else we get later. But again, there's just a bunch of just stats. And then there's going to be other things that we can throw in, but we have none at the moment. So let's go ahead and continue. And then it's telling us to go over to the pink or purple. But yeah, like I said, that the thing that would really help out this game, this is not beta, this is the full game, by the way. But yeah, the movement feels so good, like, it's awesome. And I really wish that you had unlimited grapples. I don't know if there's going to be a build maybe where you can get infinite. So we're supposed to go over here and defend. But you can see, like, I'm already partied up with this person. And I didn't even have to party up. It was just like, it just naturally happens in the world. I think it's a great thing. I don't know if any of you guys played Guild Wars 2, but
Enemy commander spotted.
that was a nice thing for Guild Wars 2. It just wants everyone to play with each other. So we'll unlock more of our abilities as we level up. But as soon as I get Bunny, I'm investing in that character. That character is amazing. Well, it was at least in the beta. Highly recommend that character if you're a speed demon. Now, I'm going to admit, though, on bosses, that character, unless you're really good, might not be the best. Yeah, the reason why is because you end up getting yourself killed. And for the raid bosses, in general, you'll need to know what you're doing. At least when I played, you did. Like, you can't just walk and expect to do some of those. But I think I have some of those on my channel already for, like, the content. If you guys want to see the raid bosses. Like, I played this game for quite some time. I played every single character.
The communications repeater has been restarted. Now,
but don't worry too much about playing, like, heal DPS. It's more about, I'd say, like, making sure you at least understand how to play the game for the raid bosses. And if you go in for the first few times and you're dying, it's okay. My greatest suggestion, if you do the raid bosses, because that's the only content that actually became difficult in the game, is look up on YouTube some sort of guide or watch someone else play it. But look at this, this is awesome. We're already in a group. I like that. It's a really awesome system. Maybe swap guns for a little bit. And just to show you the headshot multipliers in terms of damage. So, headshot 156, body shot 78. Oh, we got another ability. This one lets us freeze everything. Let me go back to that burst. But they do give you so many guns, so frequently check to see if you maybe have some more guns. Because look at this. Okay, we're going to go sub now, and what else did we get? We can swap to the assault rifle. I think we had the shotgun before. I'm just trying to show you guys all of the variety of content. But like I said, you see how everything is like white for the ammo? You don't really want to do this, and the reason why is, well, you'll just run out of one ammo type. And I believe that the damage type may matter too.
Okay, Descendant. You should join Bunny at the
like, if you've ever played Pokemon, I'm sure that you remember, like, certain ones are better against other ones. Can we actually grapple on top? No, it doesn't let you. But now we're running SMG.
All forces, extract the ancestors' data. Transfer it to my
Swap to the, I don't know if this was a newer assault rifle. Maybe it was this one that was new.
Signals are coming from the
but we'll start to unlock a lot of skills really fast. It only takes a few moments to get all the skills. So my recommendation would be to try out all the heroes if you can. I don't know if they're going to make it super easy. I don't know if there's like a trial version. Alright, it looks like we got another weapon. I'm going to try to show you guys all the weapons. So, I think it was this one. That one's a new one. This one I think we might have had before. It's called the Gangster.
As soon as the guide arrived in Kingston. And not only that, but it seems the Vulgus are after the same.
But the snipers, when it's like the purple ones, these can do really good damage.
The enemy has the Iron Heart.
We might actually have to go back. A lot of the areas are like, go here, go talk to them once you finish. So let's go ahead and open up the map, and then we want to go move to Albion.
We need you to retake the base, seize.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to the base, and then maybe sell all of our stuff that we don't need. Sort of option to toggle the aim? That's a good question. So you're talking about in like gameplay? Control method? Yes, there is. Oh, you can change the grapple guide? Okay, cool. I actually like that to be on. Correction. Let's see. Sprint. Okay, so yeah, you can put it on hold or toggle if that matters. I know for some people that like matters a lot because I like it where you hold it. Okay, so I guess for default it already makes it so party invites are just accept all. So I guess you can just invite people to parties really fast. And then now we gotta go talk to Bunny at the station, which is located, where is this at? Is it somewhere else? Okay, so we gotta go to Bunny. Okay, maybe we needed to just go back to a different area. But yeah, constantly just going back and forth to certain areas is very normal in this game. Usually you'll have to go back to like the main base. Gotta go talk to Bunny. Okay, so we're in this little area. We're gonna go talk to Bunny.
I thought I heard something.
So now I think we're on with the quest to unlock her.
Oh.
So let's go skip this and let's keep it going. Alright, let's go start the next mission.
Established a field power plant in the area.
But a lot of the missions are usually just go here and kill. But there are missions where you may have to actually pay attention and you'll have to escort. But watch how much damage this thing will do. 3,000. So the purple one is kind of like your stuff that you want to save for like the elites, as far as I remember. But I figured I'd go show you guys. I don't think we have no ammo for that one. And it couldn't take it out of the other one. But you can also, can you grapple to the enemies? Yeah, you can. Cool. But right here, we just have to eliminate enemies over here. And as far as my first impression goes, I've already actually played this like area, and I've played the game enough to give you guys like the full rundown of my thoughts on the game. So most of the open world content, it's pretty easy. It is going to be probably a pretty long grind if you want to be a free-to-play player to grab some of the stuff. And you're going to have to do the bosses again and again to maybe try to get some of the stuff that you want. But that's normal in any sort of game. I don't expect to get like the best items to drop immediately. I kind of cover games like Diablo. And a lot of these things you may have to like go up and like grab a power cell or something like that. These are very like generic kind of like busy quests. But the main focus is most of the time going to be killing, which is great. So you don't have to worry too much about like doing non-shooting content. And the abilities definitely will shine later. But again, the open world content is usually not that difficult. Oh, we're out of ammo. So you can see what I was saying. It's better to have different ammo types because while I do maybe have some shots with this thing, at being out of ammo, no good, right? But if you go and pick up stuff, we just got some ammo. But if we're out of ammo, we can maybe go swap. So instead of the shotgun here, we can run something that's green, or maybe we can swap to this. And then hopefully we'll have some ammo for these two different types. But try to pick these stuff up on the ground. But just try to wrap up my thoughts on my first 30 minutes impressions of the game. It feels just like the beta. If you like the beta, you'll like the game. If you haven't played the beta, I highly recommend checking it out. If you like games like Warframe, games like Mass Effect. Not necessarily in the Mass Effect for like the decision making, but in terms of it being like sci-fi and you know, the playstyle, it's not too much like the earlier stages of Mass Effect where you're hiding a lot. But we just got a new ability, so let me at least show you guys the new ability real quick. But this is not a sponsored video or anything. I genuinely think the game's pretty good, especially for a free-to-play game. And if I only have to spend, you know, 12 bucks to unlock a character, and then maybe if I want to craft it faster, I spend, I don't know how much, whatever the cost is. If I have to drop like 20, 30 bucks on the game, I don't really see that being too much of a problem. I know for some people, for a free-to-play game, they consider that pay to win. But there are also guns, and you can get components. And if that is also something that you'll have to spend money on, well, it could get quite pricey. But a lot of times in these free-to-play games, they kind of hide the like monetization. I've definitely noticed that in games now. They don't let you just view shop and just buy the best thing. They make it so you have to be a certain level, so you kind of invest your time into the game, and then they're like, oh, you want this? well, you either fight the raid boss, you know, so many times and pray that it drops, or for a small price, you can unlock it early, right? So, I can confidently say the game's solid, the gameplay's good, the sound is good, the graphics are good. I mean, the grappling is kind of the one thing that I would say separates this game from maybe other, like, looter, shooter sort of games, but you also have abilities, you also have the system where you're getting a bunch of components. We probably have some, but you can see most of these are pretty small. They're like extra HP, maybe extra shields, defense. Let's see if we got any other. Let's see if we got any. Okay, we put this one over here. So this is pretty simple, but the Descendant, what do they call it? Modules. Yes, the modules. This is where it gets interesting. Okay, let's just. You could just do equip recommended in the very beginning. Later, it will matter, and you will have to upgrade these. And these also might be a form of monetization, just as a warning. So you can see there's incoming damage, but you also lose maximum HP. So there are some that have like this double-edged sword, which is cool. I like that idea. So you can see there's going to be different mods, and these ones are the most like interesting ones that can completely change up a skill. So don't think that like what you see as far as your skills, these are it. There are ones that can modify skills, and I can't really show that off right now because we're in like the earlier first like 30 minutes of the gameplay. But if you're again on the fence of downloading this, just kind of wrapping up my thoughts, the only thing I'm worried about is monetization, and we might not be able to see everything, but the game is definitely worth downloading and playing. That's my like final thoughts on it. But you guys can let me know your thoughts down below, or if you've played the game, let me know how pay to win is it later in the game, as this is my first day here, and I think that's quite important. But anyways, that's gonna wrap things up for our first 30 minutes. We're out.